Every story that we've ever written was a step towards the writer that we are today. Growth isn't about perfection, it's a proof that we keep going. Today we're going way back in time again, where I wrote this story, The Party at the Haunted Mansion, probably around age 11. I think it was in 5th or 6th grade, whichever one, I don't remember. But this is peak horror fiction, okay? A masterpiece. I even got little pictures on this, little brat dolls up on this thing, okay? Obviously one of them is missing, okay? But let's get into it. So we got Rachel, Lynn, Tracy, and Nin. And then we got Rosanna. I don't know what Rosanna picture at, but let's get into it. Hey, so this is like 16 pages long, so bear with me. I don't have no chapters. It's just straight written. Your girl was typing, okay? All right. Yes, Mom, I'll come home after school, Rachel said. When Rachel got to school, her friend Tracy asked, Rachel, are you coming with us after school? To go where? Rachel said. Tracy said, to the mansion, where we're going to have the party at the end of the school year. You mean the one at East 48th Street? Rachel said. Yeah. Are you crazy, Tracy? Rachel said. What, Rachel? That's the haunted mansion, Rachel said. Okay, before I keep going, if I hear Rachel say one more time, I might not be able to get through these 16 pages. Okay. Stop playing around, Rachel, Tracy said. Fine, don't believe. So are you coming? Yes, but if I get hurt, you'll get hurt too. Got it? Yeah, good. I can't. After school, Tracy, Rachel, Lynn, Ellen, it's Ellen. Okay, Ellen and Rosanna went to the mansion, and Rachel said, it's getting dark. Tracy said, it's only 4 o'clock. That's when Rachel remembered that she was supposed to go home after school. Why you ain't going home after school, Rachel? She said, my mom is going to kill me. Why? Lynn, Rosanna, and Tracy said all together. Because I was supposed to go home after school. It's only a half an hour we're going to stay. Fine, half an hour only. When they went inside, a man was standing, waiting. Then Rosanna said, we're here to see the mansion for the party. The man said, okay. Then they started to look around. Then Lynn went into a room and the door closed and she started to get scared. And Rosanna sat in a chair and the chair turned into a bed. I can't. Then Aylin and Rosanna said, let's go. That's when the man asked Rachel, what's her name? And she said, Rachel. Then Rachel said, why did you want to know my name? He said, because you look like a girl named Rachel. Who? Oh, she asked who, and he said, my daughter. What's her middle name? Anna Charles. That's when Rachel said, girls, let's go. Why? Lynn said. Because I said so. Then, when they got in the car, Tracy said, why did you want to leave? Then Rachel said, girls, remember when I told you that I was adopted? Yeah. Remember the name my parents gave me? Yeah. And what is it? Rachel Anna Charles. Why am I reading it in this voice? Because I feel like I'm reading something written by a child. That's when Lynn said, oh my God, he's your father. I think so. Then Aileen said, whatever, but that mansion is haunted. What time it is? Rachel said, it's 6:30. What? Oh, she in trouble. When Rachel got home, her mother was sleeping in the chair, and Rachel tried to go up the stairs without getting in trouble. But her mom woke up and said, where were you? I didn't ask you to speak. Ooh. You know I'm all black. You know I'm all black. She said, did I ask you to speak? Now, even though you asked the question, you still ain't allowed to speak. Until I tell you answer the question. You're grounded. Go to your room. For how long? Till I say. The next day, Rachel's mom woke her up at 5 o'clock in the morning just to clean up her room, and she starts school at 8 o'clock. Rachel said, it's only 5 o'clock. So, then when she got to school, Tracy asked, are you grounded too? Yeah. When school was over, Rachel asked Lynn if she wanted to go back to the mansion. Why? back to the mansion with her. And Lynn said, weren't you grounded just yesterday? Yeah. So are you coming? Yeah. This is so cute. What about Aylin? What about her? Listen, just because she's my twin sister doesn't mean she has to go everywhere I go. Okay, Lynn and Aylin are twins. Got it. When they got to the mansion, they realized it was gone. Where's the mansion? Lynn asks. How am I supposed to know? Yeah, how's she supposed to know? Y'all both got there at the same time. Then they waited for a while, and then the mansion fell out of the sky. Ooh. And Lynn said, what the? Shut your mouth, Rachel said. Dad, you should see I need y'all to see this. Look how this is written, child. I can't. Then they went inside and they didn't see no one. First of all, I put no like I know you instead of no one is N-O. Child. When Lynn turned around, a man was right in their face, and Lynn jumped back. Then Lynn said, where'd you come from? He said, I was here the whole time. Right, Lynn said. He asked, what are you doing here? I think you're my father, Rachel said. He said, what do you mean? I'm Rachel Anna Charles. I was adopted, he said, but you can't be. How come I can't be your daughter? Because I'm a witch. What? He's a witch? So does that mean Rachel's a witch too? Well, he would be a warlock, right? And she would be a witch. That's when Lynn started to scream, and Rachel was looking for her, but she couldn't find her. Then Lynn said, I'm in a small room near the talking wall. I'm in a small room near the talking wall. Peak horror fiction. Okay? This is almost up there with Stephen King enough. Okay? Everybody telling me nothing. Then Rachel said, a talking wall? Yeah, right. Then Lynn said, I can't breathe. The room is small and hot. Then the man used his magic to get her out. Whippity whoopity whoopity. What's a witch thingy like saying whippity wappity whoopity whoop something. What I need to go back and watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch because I don't remember what they or they just poof. The man used his magic to get her out. Then when she got out, she said, let's go. When Rachel got home, her mother said, where were you? She said, I was at my father's house. She bright and faced, you know. What do you mean you was at your father's house? Her mom said, your father died 5 years ago. No, he is alive. I saw him, and he's a witch, and he lives in a haunted mansion. Let me tell you something. If my child comes home talking about, I just came from my father, knowing how father died 5 years ago, and you talking about your father's a witch and live in a haunted mansion, you ain't leaving my house. I'm going to have my child evaluated, because clearly she is hallucinating. Okay, just go to your bed. We'll talk tomorrow. The next day when Rachel got up, her mother said, put on your clothes. Why? Because we're going to see your father's house. When they got there, she was standing outside. Then when she got out the car, she said, Jack, is that you? He said, who are you? I'm Rachel's mom. She told me that you were her father. Is it true? And is it really you? I'm going to tell you the whole truth. After your mother died, I thought that you needed a better life because I was never around. So I decided to pretend to get in an accident and move from New York to Jamaica. Then I moved back when I thought it was the right time. So you are my father. Yes. So now that you are here, I want to be together most of... Wait, you said you were a witch. I am, because of this ring. I have one too. Does that mean I'm a witch? Yes, you are a witch. That's how come your house is haunted? I'll give you the answer to that the day of the party. Bye. First of all, no, you won't give us the answers now. Because I don't know if I'm coming to this party. Because, first of all, did her mama forget she was grounded? The day before the party, Rachel, Lynn, Tracy, Rosanna, and Aylin went to decorate the house. Lynn said, Aylin, what are you doing? I'm doing the same thing you're doing. You're just doing it wrong. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. Just go away. Shut up, Lynn said. I can't. I can't. This is so stupid. Then Lynn and Aylin started to fight, and Rosanna, Tracy, and Rachel had to break it up. You two are sisters, twin sisters. You need to... That's when the girls heard a sound go boom, boom, boom. And it continued. Then Lynn said, now look what you did, Aylin. I didn't do anything, you idiot. I'm not an idiot, you fool. Shut up. Let's just find out what's the noise is, okay? First of all, I don't even know who's... So I know Aylin and Lynn is fighting, but then like the way that I have it written, you don't really... Because there's so many of them, and the way I have it written, you don't really know who's saying what. So clearly this was not written to perfection, but it's still a masterpiece. But this is what I'm talking about. So if you can see that, like you see how I just have the open quotes, close quote, and then just have people talking, and you don't know who's saying who is saying what. Child, do better, baby Kim, do better. Rosanna said, Tracy and Rachel will go that way, and you two twins go that way. No way, Jose, I'm not going anywhere with her. Y'all feel me? Y'all feel me? Aylin said. Aylin ended up going with her. Lynn said, let's go this way. No, this way. Fine. You go your way. I'll go my way. Fine. Ooh, you don't never split up in no horror movie. Okay? So you don't split up in my masterful horror fiction, The Party at the Haunted Mansion book. Then Aylin started to scream, somebody help me. Aylin, where are you? Lynn said. I don't know. Lynn, Rachel, where are you? Right here. I want you and Aylin to say this with me, okay? You too. Yeah. They both say, okay, here I go. Clippers, let us go. Let us go and you will get your duo. Then all three of them said it and closed their eyes. Then all five of them ended up outside. And Rosanna got inside the car and said, let's go. When Rachel got home, her mother asked what happened, and she didn't say anything and just went to her room. Then Lynn and Aylin called her on the phone, and Rachel said, Aylin, are you okay? And she said, what do you think? She doesn't want to talk to anyone right now, so I'll talk to you at the party tomorrow. So they still going to the party? All this stuff that's happening at this haunted mansion, y'all still won't have a party? You know what this reminds me of? I don't know if anybody has ever seen that movie Bones with Snoop Dogg. Who else is in it? What's that girl name that's like a vampire that's just been young her entire life? The black girl from Pretty Little Liars. She had a crush on the gay girl, the gay girl. Forgot her name too. I'm gonna find out and I'll put her picture right here. But that reminds me of Bones. I'm gonna put Bones up here too so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, because why would you still go to the haunted mansion if you know it's haunted? Anyways, it was the day of the party and the twins got there first and waited for the other girls. Then when everybody got there, they all went inside. Aylin and Lynn said, it's hot in here, aka it looks hot up in here. I think y'all see that that's exactly what I wrote. That's literally what I wrote, aka it's hot up in her. The person in charge for the people who are invited and who aren't invited is Rosanna. No. I'm in charge of the music. No, you're not. Aylin and I are in charge of the music. And Tracy is in charge of the food. Right, Rachel? Right. Now let's get started. Then people started coming in. After everyone came, the party was popping. Shake it off. Rachel, would you like to dance? Yes. All of a sudden, everybody just left for no reason. Where are y'all going? Rachel, take off the ring. Why? Because doom. Lynn and Aylin said, now what is going on? As soon as the noise started, Tracy and Rosanna disappeared. Just great. Where's Tracy and Rosanna? We don't know. Then Aylin and Lynn disappeared, and Rachel was by herself. Dad, what's going on? Take off the ring. Why? Don't ask questions. Just do it. When she took off the ring, she ended up at school. It was the last day of school, and she saw Aylin, Lynn, Tracy, and Rosanna. Then Lynn and Aylin said, "What the? Shut your mouth." Tracy, I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. The next time I say it's a haunted mansion, listen, Rachel said. Fine. Let's just go outside and act like nothing's wrong, Tracy said. When they went outside, Rachel saw her dead mother walk in and she fainted. To be continued. And that is the end of part 1 of The Party at the Haunted Mansion. You see, when I read some of my old stuff, I be like, I've been a thriller and horror girly through and through. Now, I don't write horror, I write thriller and urban fiction, but I could dibble and zabble in a little horror. You know what I'm saying? Because look at this masterpiece. Look at this masterpiece. Nobody ain't gonna tell me this is not top tier horror fiction. Okay? At least somebody's not gonna tell my 11-year-old self that. But what y'all think? Leave a comment below and tell me, like, the story is tea. Because now we know Rachel is adopted. Both her parents is dead, but her father's still alive, and he's a warlock, and she's a witch. Oh my God. What I do like the most about the story is that nobody died. Like, people were just disappearing left and right. I feel like this is more of a YA type of horror fiction. But when I write my fictions, somebody dying. And somebody gonna get hurt. You ain't just gonna be up in no small room or disappear and then reappear at school. What are we talking about? But anyways, thank you all for stopping by and watching this video with me. I am going to see if I can find any more of my old stories, and I will be back. Peace.